Hi, my name is Megan Grayson, and I decided to do my final project on football in Spain. So, we're going to focus on three important parts in this project: um, the history of the football club, Barcelona, and people and how they relate to football, and then soccer in the United States versus soccer in Europe and in Spain specifically. So, let's get started. First, what is FCB? So, the Football Club of Barcelona is also well known as Barca. It is a well known Spanish professional soccer team or football team, and it's located in Barcelona, Spain, obviously. It's known for its historical, skillful, and attractive brand of attacking the football in places that emphasize on flowing and open play. The FC Barcelona team plays a very different style of soccer. It was formed in 1899 by Joan Camper, who advertised for the players in a local Barcelona sports magazine, actually. The club's first trophy was Copa Marsella. It's the Catalan Championship in 1902, and then in 1910, they won the King's Cup, and it was Spain's leading national football cup competition for the first time ever. In total, um, the team has won over 30 Copa del Rey, for more than any other team in Spain. Um, so first, let's talk about the league, or second, let's talk about the league that the team is a part of. They are part of La Liga, which is the top Spanish football league, formed in 1929. Barcelona captured the title in the league's inaugural season, and the club has won La Liga 26 times and has never been regulated to a lower division. So abroad, Barcelona has won over the European Cup 4 times, and they have also won the European Cup or the Champions League 5 times, the Union of European Football Associations, and the Super Cup 3 times. The In 2008 and 2009, it won the La Liga Championship, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League to become the first Spanish side to capture this treble of winning all three. Um, Barcelona, now let's talk about where they play their games at. So, Barcelona originally had the stadium Camp de la Corts, but it got so popular and more people started coming that they then decided to create a new stadium, and it opened in 1957. And this stadium records 120,000 fans watched the 1986 European Cup quarterfinal between Barcelona and another team. So now let's talk about Real Madrid. Real Madrid is Barcelona's rival, and it's the most successful player on the Barcelona team is Messi, which you can see right here, and then the most successful player on Real Madrid is Cristiano Ronaldo, as you can see right here. So Messi and Ronaldo are the world's greatest football players at the time. They contributed to the Spanish national team greatest success, including capturing the 2008 and 2012 European Championship and the 2010 World Cup. So FC Barcelona has contributed amazing players to create this monumental structure that they have built. In 2010, the World Cup final, for example, 7 of Spain's 11 starters were from Barca, which is crazy and amazing. Um, Messi is an Argentinian forward, and at the age of 24, he became the club's all time leading goal scorer. And Cristiano Ronaldo for Madrid is also very high in stats and very popular. El Clasico is the game between the two teams that it's referred to as El Clasico, or the Classic. It attracts major interest throughout Spain. It's a large part of the two sides because they both symbolize ongoing political and cultural difficulties between Barcelona, which is Catalonia, and Castilla, which is Real Madrid, Spain. So now let's talk about the people of Barcelona and what they contribute to the sport itself. So, one of the main quotes that the FC Barcelona club goes by is more than just a club. People from across the globe have developed the same sports or same sort of connection with the FC Barcelona. Citizens take their club motto of more than just a club very seriously, and they all are connected through that. It's indeed more than just a club, it's a way of life and a symbol for Catalonian nationalism. Now, with that said, let's start to focus on Catalonia and its responsibilities within the sport. So, for the people of Catalonia, the team is a living symbol of Catalan pride. It's a interleague rivalries between the team, like Real Madrid, can feel like mini civil wars to a lot of these people because it is played out on the field. And not only are they just playing a sport, but they are actually defining their culture. So we had the opportunity, me and my partner Jillian Green, we had the opportunity to go to the a Barcelona game, and in that time we were able to really experience the environment around them, and around the stadium, and around the people and the natives of this culture, and which I thought was really important because we had some primary evidence as to what supported our point in this PowerPoint and our research. So first, we basically found that every single person in the stand had a lot of power and excitement in their voice. Cheering for something, they were cheering for something way bigger than just a simple sporting event. It was more of a, like I explained earlier, something that was connecting to people, which further much explains our connections, that the game was about coming together as a community rather than just enjoying the sporting event. So these players were coming together as a family, and the stadium and the fans within the stadium were also coming together as a family, and they were connecting. So everyone in that stadium was all one. The passion that was held in that stadium was unbelievable. The capacity that was held and showed the love that was showed everyone has for this common goal and purpose was insane. And it was very knowledgeable, and it was very obvious that these people had so much love and appreciation for this sport. With that said, I had asked somebody, and someone had made comments about the feeling of Camp Nou versus what they had known of their parents had been at Camp de la Course, and they had said that the feeling of Camp Nou is so much stronger than Camp de la Course, and that it is a completely different environment because this has been built through time and generations of just um, constant care and just like admiration for the sport of people of Spain coming together. This is a huge part of their culture and what they have defined within themselves and within this sport. It's become way more than just a whistle being blown and goals being scored, which is remarkable to see.
Hi, my name is Jillian Green, and I'm going to continue this presentation by talking about soccer in the United States versus in Spain and in Europe. So, in Europe, soccer tends to be better than in the US. Children in America play it to have fun and be active, while in Europe, children are training and playing much more than Americans. In Europe, this culture exists and it has for generations, and with that in mind, the pressure and competition in places like Spain can start at a very early age. So, in the United States, there isn't as much pressure that surrounds the sport, so people are not afraid to fail and play to have fun. In Spain, the sport is taken much more seriously and is much more competitive. The degree of competitiveness tends to be much higher in Europe, especially at the younger age level. In the US, soccer ranks sixth behind NFL, NBA, baseball, hockey, and NASCAR in terms of popularity. Soccer doesn't run as long as players who want to play more have to sign up with club teams where competition is inconsistent. The more famous athletes tend to be football, basketball, or baseball players in America rather than popular soccer players. And with that being said, the United States women's team is much more popular and successful than the men's team. It is one of the most successful teams in the International Women's Soccer League, winning 4 Women's World Cup titles and 4 Olympic gold medals. It seems that soccer is a worldwide phenomenon everywhere except for in the United States. In Europe, however, soccer is more than just a game, it's a lifestyle and part of the culture. Soccer fans in Europe display unmatched loyalty towards either their local team or national giants such as FC Barcelona. Players in Europe get evaluated for talent as a child and brought it through the ranks of the club. The seasons tend to be much longer and can even go on for 10 months out of the year, always playing with the same team. Teams in Italy and Spain tend to play faster paced soccer where players connect strings of short passes to create a shot on goal from a close range, while in the United States, we tend to play more of a hybrid form of soccer, emphasizing possession and conditioning. There's also a difference in soccer fans between Europeans and Americans. European fans differ from American fans, such as they tend to enjoy the whole process. They will rise up for every breakaway, every corner kick, every goal save, while Americans seem to need a goal in order to celebrate. And that concludes our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it.